it seemed really important to be known by something. See, everyone wanted to have a reputation for something cool, for having a specialty. Being known as a great skater, for example, or someone who could sing really well. Not me. Or the most stylish, the best athlete, the funniest kid in class. You see, part of this desire is that we understand that people are going to put labels on us. No matter what, fair or unfair, we will be labeled. And so we try to control those labels. Here's a label that many of us bear: Christian. Now, if that's not you, hang in with me here for a bit. How are Christians known in your school? What is the reputation of a Christian? Maybe a lot of Christians are known for what they don't do. Drink, vape, go to parties, use nasty language. Maybe Christians are known for being hypocritical, for saying they're against the bad stuff but participating in it anyway. Or maybe they're known for being judgmental, for being against everything and judging everyone who makes mistakes. Maybe they're known for being out of touch, for not really understanding anything about the real world and how it works. Here are a few statistics about the reputation of Christians in our culture. 87% of unchurched people say that Christians are judgmental. 85% of unchurched people say that Christians are hypocritical. 75% of unchurched people say that Christians are too political. 72% of unchurched people say that Christians are out of touch with reality. And here's the kicker. Only 16% of unchurched people say that Christians consistently show love. Now, I know I just threw a lot of numbers at you, but let's boil it down to what this really means. Everyone that you meet who isn't a Christian has some presupposed ideas about you. And the numbers show us that more than likely, their assumptions are not positive. So when you're walking the hallways of your school and people know that you call yourself a Christian, you're already starting with 2 strikes against you. And it isn't fair. And you more than likely haven't done anything to earn this reputation that has been put on you, but it's there nonetheless. And so what can we do about it? You see, I believe that Jesus had something strong to say about our reputation in the world. And we find those words in John 13. See, this is the night that we call the Last Supper. It's the last time that Jesus is with his disciples before he is arrested and eventually executed. And so Jesus is offering his final words to his followers. This is the last moment to share his heart with them. And this is part of what he says. John 13:33-35. Dear children, I will be with you only a little longer. And as I told the Jewish leaders, you will search for me, but you can't come where I am going. So now I am giving you a new commandment. Love each other. Just as I have loved you, you should love each other. Your love for one another will prove to the world that you are my disciples. This is how Jesus wanted his followers to be known in the world, by our love. He wanted love to be our label. There's a short yet profound book written by Francis Schaeffer, and it's called The Mark of the Christian. And in this book, Schaeffer unpacks what it really means to bear the mark of a Christian, to allow love to be our label. This love ought to be so strong that it is easily observed. People can see it from the outside. It is evident in the way we interact with each other and with those around us. It is noticeably different. This is our great proof to the world. People take issue with many things in our faith. They take issue with our claim that Christ is the only way. They take issue with the insignificance of man next to an immeasurable God. They take issue with the loving God who would allow such unloving things to occur. But what they cannot take issue with is love. You see, Schaeffer puts it this way, but Jesus did give the mark that will arrest the attention of the world, even the attention of the modern man who says he is just a machine. Because every man is made in the image of God and has therefore aspirations for love. There is something that can be in every geographical climate, in every point of time, which cannot fail to arrest his attention. What is it? The love that true Christians show for each other, and not just for their own party. Are you catching what he's saying here? This mark, love, a love that is completely counter to the selfishness taking over our world, this mark has the power to capture people's attention and show them what God is like. Love is the thing a person can't argue with. They can disagree with you on every single point of belief that you've ever held, but if you've loved them, you've captured their attention, because all people crave love. And we have the opportunity to love them, and the gospel shows us how. The self-sacrificing love that puts the needs of others before our own. The love that is wrapped in the other fruits of the Spirit: joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, which we know is the greatest commandment. You can do that. When you're in the lunchroom and everyone is focused on their own need to be included, you can include others. When someone's acting like a bully and everybody else is just trying to stay out of the way, you can step in. When someone fails or makes a mistake, you can be the first to offer grace. You can apologize when you're wrong. You can forgive when you've been wronged. You can encourage others. You can build them up. You can speak highly of others. You can embody love. Now, maybe some of you don't wear this label called Christian. Maybe you've been hesitant, or you're still asking questions. Maybe you hold some of these negative assumptions yourself, and you've been proven right by people who have let you down. But at the very root of following Jesus is love. So even though people get it wrong, love should be at the very center of it all. I can't promise we won't let you down, but when we do, I hope that you'll still feel our love. The truth is that our reputation as Christians in the world has gone a bit off course. We see evidence of it everywhere. And now it's up to faithful people like you and me, to change that reputation, to restore it back to what Jesus wanted, a people marked by love. So in a world that's increasingly focused on getting my needs met first, on doing what I want to do and going after what I want to go after and achieving what I want to achieve, never mind who gets in the way, we instead get to choose love. We get to choose selflessness. We get to act in a way that is so markedly different from the world, people don't even know how to respond. Then, person by person, we begin to change our reputation. And through our love, we point others to the one who is love.